welcome everyone. This lesson is mass movement. So in order for you to have the biggest impact in your following, or in your audience, or in your customer's life, is you have to create a movement. They have to feel like they're part of something bigger than themselves. Okay, so how exactly do you do that? Well, easy, but hard at the same time. Okay, so first off, you have to give them hope. Okay, that's the first thing you got to do, is you have to give your audience hope that in the future you'll be able to get them the result that you say you can. Okay, a good example of this is presidential campaigns. Okay, they come up with like a little slogan that gives the audience hope that they're going to be able to do what they say they can in the future. For instance, Obama was change that we need. Donald Trump's campaign was make America great again. Okay, so you need to give your audience hope that in the near future you'll be able to get them the result that you say you can. Okay, another thing you need to be able to do, or you need to do, is inspire. And what do I mean by inspire? Okay, for instance, with my company, Be Your Own Boss Secrets, what I do is after you create your own business and you finish this course and you're able to quit your 9-to-5, I'm going to actually send you a plaque that congratulates you, saying congratulations on becoming your own boss. You know, just some little reward to give my following, my audience, you guys, something to look forward to, some reward that they're striving for. ClickFunnels, for instance, if you can create $1 million funnel, sales funnel, they give you a plaque, kind of like record labels give their artists like a gold record plaque. It's something that ClickFunnels does when you can create a $1 million sales funnel, and they also give you a platinum one if you can get $10 million in a sales funnel. So that's something pretty cool. So you need to make sure that you're creating a reward that your audience can inspire to get. Okay, you also need to have a way for your audience to self-identify. Self-identify. And there's a great story about this. There's a couple called Kaylin Poulin and Brandon. They created a weight loss system strictly for women to help them lose weight, and they called it Poulin Time at first. And you know, they were having great success, you know, making lots of money, helping a lot of women around the world. It wasn't until they heard about this concept, being able to self-identify, that their company exploded. So what she did was, because Poulin Time was her last name, and you know, no one could really self-identify with that because they're not Poland. So she changed it and rebranded her whole company called Lady Boss. You might have heard of it, I don't know. But Lady Boss, when she rebranded it to that, her business exploded, because now these women have a way to identify themselves. Like, it's a community of lady bosses. You know, for my company is Be Your Own Boss. We're bosses, you know, like I'm a boss. You guys are a boss, you know? And that's the way that I'm creating my community, is that way. So you want to be able to create something that your following can identify with, so they can become like ClickFunnels. They're funnel hackers, you know. So think of something cool and hip that your following can self-identify with. Okay, and then the last thing you want to do for creating a movement is you need to create a manifesto. And a manifesto is the identity of yourself. It's how can I explain this? It's a way to explain your identity. There we go. It's a way to, it's you explaining your identity. For instance, for mine, here is a boss is someone who's ready to lead. A boss is someone in control of their future. A boss is someone who has a message that can change lives around the world. A boss is someone who values his friendships and will do anything to help them succeed. A boss is not afraid to take a chance. A boss is someone who puts their customers above everything else because seeing them happy is what fulfills him. A boss knows exactly what it takes to succeed. I am a boss. Like that is pretty good, huh? So you want to create your manifesto for your identity, you know, something that, you know, it's like your rally card, you know, you're like this is you, this is who you are, we're this, okay? So go ahead and start thinking about your business, your system that you're creating, and you want to come up with a slogan, you know, a slogan. So to give your audience hope that in the future you'll be able to get them the result that you say you are. Something to inspire, like a reward. You know, so you want to create some type of reward or something that your audience can inspire to try and get. And then you need to be able to self-identify. You know, I am a boss. You know, there's lady bosses or funnel hackers. So whatever it is you're doing, create some sort of way for your following to identify with your movement, okay? And then the manifesto is just a description of your identity, okay? So go ahead, take your time with this. You know, this is your business here. This is your new system that you're creating for people to, you know, you want to be able to inspire and give hope and build this movement of yours, so that way you can have the most success possible. And one last thing, this is something that we're going to use later on in the course for like marketing and stuff like that. It's like your calling card. Okay, so like it's a video that you'll make, like an intro video, you know, to get people pumped up and like, oh man, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is what the movement I want to be a part of. I believe everything this guy's saying. This is what I want. Okay, so it's like your calling card, okay? And your calling card is going to be like this, okay? You need to identify who you are. Who are you? Okay, you need to identify your movement. All right. You need to take a stand. And I'm going to give you guys an example of mine when I'm done. I'm just writing this out for you so you have this right. Okay, you need to, why you're different. What you're fighting against. And who are you? Okay, so here's mine. I go, so who are you? Hi, my name is John Fox. I'm part of our movement. I'm part of a group of action takers. We want to take a stand. We believe that it is our messages and our systems that we create that will impact people's lives for the better around the world. Why we're different? Showing the world that you don't need a traditional education system to be successful. We're fighting against the broken education system that tells you need to go to college and get a degree in order to have success in this world today. Who are we? We are the bosses of the future. Okay? So now this is going to be like your calling card, like you're going to have like an intro video or something, you know, to put on YouTube when you're advertising yourself, when you're trying to get people, it's brand awareness. You know, this is how you're going to be able to get more people into your movement, okay? So really think about this lesson. It's really important, okay? Creating a mass movement is the real important. We're not creating a business here. We're creating a movement, a community of like-minded individuals, all striving for the same thing, all helping each other to get the result. And it builds and builds and builds and builds and builds. and it's amazing. It's awesome. It's wonderful. It's a great thing to be a part of. I'm so glad you're a part of my movement and my family with all of us. If you ever need anything, don't hesitate to reach out, because you're brothers now, your family and sisters. So yeah, man, I don't know, I'm real passionate about this topic here. So yeah, just really think about this, okay, guys? And if you have any questions, hit me an email, shoot me a call, hit us up on the Facebook group. I'm here for you guys. I'm here to help you guys out. I want to see you succeed. I want to see you guys happy. It makes me happy. And with that, I'll leave you to it. Answer these, get yours figured out, answer the questions, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.